we're doing a review here on Total Toy Recon of Solo, a Star Wars Story figures. Now, I happen to pick these up at Five Below, Ross's. I got them way after the fact. Why did I do that? Well, I wasn't the biggest fan of Solo, a Star Wars Story. It just didn't grab me. There's some of the movie I really did like, and there were other parts that I was kind of, it's all right. I didn't say that I hate it. I didn't say that I'm not a fan of it, that it's terrible or anything. It didn't grab me. It didn't do it for me. Whatever that reason was, it didn't do it. But recently, I've been getting into. I was very much into the Black Series figures, and then I kind of regressed, and I got Zori Bliss from the vintage collection, and I went, oh my god, this was my great passion when I was a kid. I should really go back and start getting the 375 figures again. So thankfully, because of the gap that had happened in between, I was able to buy a lot of these figures on sale, relatively cheap. So I don't think the stickers are still here, but I did get these guys at Five Below. They were $5 each. And then, which I think is funny, that you can get these guys. Oh, I think these might have been $3.25. I think these were $3.25 each, but then a 2-pack is $5. So I ended up basically, now I had done a previous review where I had reviewed a lot of the Beckett gang. Like, I put those kind of figures together and just reviewed them. And I thought, you know what? If I got the Beckett gang, I should probably get a 375 younger Lando, get his droid co-pilot L337, and then get the Mimban Han Solo. And I really like this trooper. There was a pack where you could get all of them, and he was included in there. But I think this kind of like mud Solo trooper, I think you could just cover his face. I do have the Black Series of this, and it's fantastic. And I actually have the Black Series of the Lando too. So I kind of thought I should go back and get these other guys. And I really like the Kessel guard. So let's get into it. Let's start in the array of who I really want to get into and see as figures first. So let's do L337. So as figures go, droids are always great, but usually for droids, for myself, for my take on droids, is that normally you have to be very cautious because they kind of fall over very, very easily. Recently, I just saw her on Entertainment Earth in her Black Series figure, and it was on sale, and I was so tempted. But then I was like, you know what? I already have her 375 figure. So I might as well just stick with that. So already, as I'm saying this, I'm already looking at the feet. Now, I think the articulation and the details here for 375 are fantastic. It looks as if this wire is supposed to be connected right there on the inside of her leg, so that's cool. And if it's loose, it's loose, but, what are you going to do? That's different. Yeah, it looks like these wires are supposed to be connected here on the inside of the leg, up at the top and up at the bottom, which is kind of unusual. It's nice that you can get that kind of dimension, and they've given that character, but let's see if she'll stand on her own. I refer to her as a she because she had a female voice in the movie and was played by a female actress. So I think it's a cool design for a figure. Very unique, but again, I always find it funny that rarely do you see droids unless they're bounty hunters with guns. So no gun. There she is, L337. Pretty solid figure, though. And I wonder if you could actually, with these straight legs, like the way she is, she could probably sit in whichever version of the Falcon you have. But then if you think about it, she is the Falcon. So isn't that a little unusual and different? So there she is. So let's move on. Now, like I had said just seconds ago, I was really interested in the Kessel Run figure to a point, to be honest, that I almost bought another one of these just so I could have two of these Kessel Run guys. Now, these 2-packs are great, and I think they were selling for like $12.99 or maybe a little bit more at like Target, Walmart. But like I said, I wasn't that big of a fan of the movie, so I was like, and I wasn't really into 375. So now, with 375 showing up at lots and lots of discount outlets, case in point, here's a Force Awakens Stormtrooper, First Order Stormtrooper officer, with figures like this showing up at Five Below for $3.25. I'm going to pick it up for the retro price. Why not? And even then, there is a beloved Cassian Andor that I got for $1 at Dollar Tree. Of course I'm going to buy him. For $1? $1 for a Star Wars figure? I'm all about it. You know what I mean? How could you not be? So let's get him out of here. Now he does come with this really cool gun. So the Kessel guy. So let's get Lando out of there. And this is heavy. This is once you pull Lando out, I didn't think it would be. I thought, Lando would add some weight to this, but this is a heavy duty gun. I like this. So I mean, how cool was this guy in the movie? I mean, look at that figure without the cape. And as I've said in numerous recent reviews, I am a big fan. I am a big fan of giving characters holsters. Holsters. Look how cool he is. Oh my God. And how cool was the actor? I mean, Glover was great in this role. But straightforward figure. Can we bend the legs? And he's got the Force Link 2.0 right there. Another thing you can get at Five Below for $5. This is a cool figure. So already it's worth it. $5 for 2 figures, and he comes with a cape, a blaster with a holster, and this like really, really cool scarf. I mean, no wonder everybody loves Lando. And if they're going to do a spin-off series or just a series about Lando, this is the show to do it. And don't do it like don't do a prequel before Solo. Do it after Solo because they were separated. So look at those two guys together. That's really cool. So there were no instructions here, which I was kind of. Oh wait. There are instructions. Yay! No, wait. There are instructions. All right, cool. I love instructions, especially because instructions too are a great thing to hold on to down the road. So straightforward, kind of quick and easy pieces here. We're gonna put these together. Look at that detail. Look, we even got scarring and battle damage, and wow, that's cool. That's really nice. So this is the base. Is there a wire in there? It's kind of bending, so that's good. Let's pull the legs out. The legs are right on top of each other. And maximize the bubble here. That's kind of nice. So let's get this out. And then this goes here like so. So I can already see we're going to have some issues here with this base. So it's going to take some time. So maybe the classic hair dryer to establish some sort of dominance of how it is positioned. And then we do this. So yeah, already feel it. It's a very, very cool gun, but as you can see, I'm going to move this. So the box itself is going to need some weight on top of it so that it can establish where this is supposed to go, because it's already, see, look at that. So not a design flaw, but just like a rubber flaw of sitting in a package for so long. I hate saying it when they should put like a little metal wire in there or something that you can just bend it. Actually, there we go. We bend it that way. But look, it's moving on its own. So here we got the Kessel guard, very much in like the style of an ancient Chinese warrior with this. This is really cool. See, that's a Star Wars figure right there. I wish his arms moved, but we do have a slight difference in points of articulation here. Wow, that is a cool figure. Look at that thing. And it comes with a little staff. Is it a gun? I guess it's a staff. Oh, there they go. So this is a guard. So I may go out and get another one, because one, I would get 2 guns for this price, and these were still a Five Below before quarantine kicked in, so they're probably still there. And then there's another guy with some sort of dog creature thing, so that's already frustrating me. But as we see here, L337, Lando, Kessel guard. Look at those figures. I'm gonna look how great those figures are. They are really put together well. They're done with a great kind of gusto to them. Like they really sunk some effort into those figures. Really, Hasbro, bravo. I mean, that's a 2-pack figure right there. And look just at that detail. Oh, yeah, I got to get another one of these. I'm not really sure if this is the right way to hold it. And that's another thing. I always hate that when you have a toy and it doesn't really show you how it should look on the box, or, you know, which way his weapon's supposed to go and those kind of little things like that. So, I mean, maybe we could put these guys over here. You know, here's the guardsman, and can his hands be in the guns? Oh yeah, they can. I wish I could take the wire off this big tube. So like, look at that. Yeesh. So you have something like this and like this guy. Those are perfect for like your Mandalorian kind of like setups that you want to do, or you want to do any kind of like positioning or backdrops, or, you know, like you're really getting like a full on, like the characters themselves, their outfits, the designs, they all breathe. And that's what you really want in your figures. When you get to a certain point, it's just beyond playing with them. You want them to look right. You want to look like they're lived in, which is that Star Wars look. And if you don't have it, then it feels kind of fake. So last figure in our selection today is the Han Solo Mimban Trooper. Now, all of these come with the Force 2.0 link. So I kind of feel... I didn't even look. Yep. So you kind of want to get it just so that you have it at this point. For all these figures, they'll actually do and talk and say all that stuff. So I'll probably go out and get one. Like I said, they're not expensive. Now, this figure... I can't believe I have the Black Series of this one. I lucked out and just found them at a Target the one day, and I was like, or it was a Walmart, and I'm like, yep, I'm walking out of here with that. So we have goggles come off. The helmet does not, but you can really, really make out his face there. It's really cool. So you put that on there. Ooh, nice. Look at that. So the nice thing about these is, and I probably would have bought more than one if they would have had them at the Ross or at the Five Below where I got them, is that you could troop build with this, and it's not Han Solo anymore. So here we have, it has a trigger finger, which is great. And then the way they sculpted this figure, and look at the legs here. Look at the legs. We have this dusty like mud. We have the cape, the cloak, goggles, the red right here on the arms. That is a great figure. Kudos to you, Hasbro. This is perfectly designed. And look, I just noticed this too. The light came through. Got little bits of tears in the cape. So another really, really cool figure. So here I am, someone who is not a big fan of Solo, a Star Wars story, and I have the entire Beckett gang, and I have all of these guys. So I think I'm missing... I don't have the Han Solo, just the regular Han. I don't have the Han. There's a Han in this outfit with all of his gear off, and then a muddy Chewbacca. So I don't have that figure. But I've seen 2-packs of them at some of the Five Belows, and then also there's a Kira, as I said, and then I think there's there's the members of the Pike gang, and then some of the Carillion mobsters. Those were harder to get. They disappeared really, really cool. But here is so here, just to give you an idea, this is Rumsleg, and he's from the Phantom Menace. And he was introduced, kind of a later figure. They kind of added him during the Build-A-Droid 375 line. But he fits right in there. Sorry, I have a curved light board here. Just kind of fits right in there with that cool lived-in Star Wars look that you could do and, build out your universe and have really cool figures. And the reason why I said I would troop build with the Han Solo is, one Han Solo by himself, it's not an army. But if you put like 2 or 3 of these guys together and you want to do more than just have this guy looks like he's standing at attention, you could definitely troop build with the Han. And you could have like an army of these guys, just like, like a line of them, like clearing the battlefield. So, gave you a couple extra little figures here. You can check out the size and dimensions of. This is a 2-pack here. Very, very cool. Definitely a lot of fun. These Han Solo figures that we decided to open today for you on a Friday, I think are really good. If you've been skeptic, I know there's a sub group of Star Wars fans inside Star Wars fandom who really likes the Solo movie. I'm sure you already have these. If you're not, if you're skeptic, and I've got him the troop build. I got these two guys because I thought they were great, and he was just an added bonus because he came with the Kessel run guard. This is the kind of guy you want to put in the background. This is the kind of droid that you want to have, in your universe. So that's why I picked them up. So this is Bob from Total Toy Recon. Thank you for tuning in today or watching this on Instagram or YouTube. It is greatly appreciated, and you have a good and safe weekend, and be kind to others as you would have them be kind to you. Thank you.